Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. One of the season's most eagerly awaited new musicals is Pretty Woman. It welcomes back to Broadway Andy Carl and his wife Orfeh, and in the coveted role of Vivian is Samantha Barks, who's making her Broadway debut, and we caught up with all of them here at the Ziegfeld Ballroom on opening night. Now I can finally say it. Welcome to Broadway. How does it feel?
Oh my God, it feels amazing. It's surreal to be open, really. Like from doing the lab was last October. It's been such a journey from there to now, and to be open and people coming to see the show. It's so exciting because we've been working on it and changing it, and finally this is our show, and it's so exciting to share.
Talk about taking on this iconic role and working with this creative team and cast.
Taking on a role that's this iconic is terrifying, but so thrilling. It's scary because I'm in love with this character. Everybody's in love with this character. And so to sort of put your hands on it is terrifying, but it's so exciting because really from start to finish, the show just doesn't end, doesn't stop for me. And every night, getting to work with this amazing cast is thrilling. Like everybody's so good that it's just a joy. Every scene is more exciting the next night than it was the night before. In a way, it's amazing.
Oh, it feels great. I mean, this is the dream. This is what happens when we can work together and walk the dogs at home, then come to work and respect each other's work and have a great time.
I think it would be a dream job. Like, oh my God, could we ever work together in something? And you're actually doing it again.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. So I mean, I missed it a lot. I love working with Andy. I think he likes working with me, and we're having a. Don't worry, we'll get to it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're having a great time. It's just a dream.
How much fun are you having? If you could sum up the best part of the experience of working together on this and working on this show, what is it for each of you?
Singing Bryan Adams songs, working with Jerry Mitchell again in this cast. We're really close. So we're having a ball.
Yeah, the cast is very talented. It's kind of ridiculous. And being able to sort of sit back and watch everybody do their thing, especially this one, it's pretty amazing.
Come on now, keep on dreaming!
Company, cast and crew have been so functional and so loving, and that stems from Jerry. I mean, Jerry really knows how to pick a family and set the bar of love. So it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure and above all that, it's been a real pleasure to be able to represent Gary Marshall and have his dream come to fruition as the Dream Man. It was his idea to make my character the Happy Man and Mr. Thompson combined, and so I'm really proud that I got the opportunity to do it.
What do you love about the role that you play?
I love that it was cast in the way that it was cast, first of all, because my family and I, we watched the movie a couple weeks ago. So I was like, wow, this is a very strong reach away from that. It speaks to our modern view of things. It speaks to how this play holds, has the ability to hold the modern context within its own fairy tale story and still make those adjustments to adapt to where we are now. So I just feel like casting Mr. Morse in my ilk speaks to our modern evolution.
It was getting to work with Jerry when we worked on The Full Monty in '99. He was just choreographing. He was just choreographing beautifully, but he hadn't started his directing. And it was wonderful to see how he knows so much about every aspect of, he's calling out drum beats and giving suggestions to the orchestra and set pieces, costumes. He just is immersed in it. And it's great. It's great to see him masterfully work through putting Pretty Woman up on the stage.
If you could sum up the best part of the experience of working on Pretty Woman, what's it been for you?
The cast and Jerry Mitchell. He just breathes a show of love and hope and spirit and fun. And so that's what I take with me every night. Yeah, I'm so thrilled to be in the show and doing this story and telling the story every night and playing Violetta. Of course, that moment for me that moment for me is so special and important to show, you know, about love, all types of love.
I think my favorite part is how much of a sketch artist Jerry Mitchell is. So every time he's creating, and we get an opportunity to really build the show with him as we go and really put our own soul into the piece, which already has its great energy to begin with.
No, it's the best time of my life. I'm so grateful. Oh my gosh, this is a dream come true, truly. You know, not to go into too long of a tangent, but when I did Newsies, it was the most amazing experience. I didn't know if it would ever happen again. And fast forward 3 years later, I'm here back at the Nederlander with a new family that I love so much, creating a beautiful, magical show. This cast is unreal. The show is so fun. I'm obsessed with it. I love doing it. It's the greatest gift, and I'm so grateful. There's not one night that I'll take it for granted.
The best part of working on Pretty Woman for me has been being so graciously accepted into the Marshall family. Having spent 2 years working on this with Gary Marshall, but being embraced by Barbara, all of the kids, Lori, Scott, Kathleen, and his assistant Heather, they literally have been my biggest cheerleader through the whole process. And I appreciate that more than they probably will ever know.